Hello students, today we're going to talk about how to add and subtract decimals. When you add and subtract decimals, the only thing you're going to change when you add and subtract is to line up the decimal point. This is really important. So here you're going to line up the decimal point, that's your first step. After you do that, you're just going to add or subtract. So we'll take a look at this first problem. I have 4.5 and I'm going to bring my decimal point straight down. But then it says 3.98, so I'm going to put my 3 under my 4, and my 9 here, and my 8 here, and then this problem says to add. Now, before I add or subtract them, the second part of step 2 is to fill in zeros. Anytime there's an empty spot, you want to fill in with a 0 to help keep your place. So now I add or subtract. 0 plus 8 is 8, 5 plus 9 is 14, 4 plus 3 plus 1 is 8, and then my very last step, and step number 3, is to bring down my decimal point. So I'm going to bring my decimal point straight down, and then I'm going to circle my final answer. The answer here is 8 and 48 hundredths. Let's look at another example. So here we have subtraction, and we have 18.1 on top. So we're going to put 18.1, subtract, and then I'm going to put my decimal point right there. And then you can see here I have a 2 in front of it, so I'm going to put a 2 here, 7 below the 1, and then 6 and 8 out here by themselves. Here it's really important that we fill in with zeros because I can't just bring down the 6 and the 8. I have to subtract from something. So I'm going to put a 0 here, and a 0 here, and a 0 here. Now I can't take 8 from 0 and I can't take 6 from 0, so I have to borrow from here and make this a 0. This 0 becomes a 10, and then I borrow from it and it becomes a 9. This 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 6 is 3, and then I have to borrow again because I can't take 7 away from 0. So this 8 becomes a 7, and this becomes 10. 10 minus 7 is 3, 7 minus 2 is 5, 1 minus 0 is 1. And then I bring my decimal point straight down. So my answer is 15 and 332 thousandths.